Yes, welcome.
Virgin Mornings
Love the mornings.
with Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax.
Very fun, isn't it?
Okay, let's go.
Halfway through the week, 15 degrees, going up to 25 today, and it's going to be the hottest day of the week. And then apparently by this weekend, it will be the 2 coldest days in September.
Yay.
So this is what we call a cozy weekend. And this is where we get to snuggle and have a good time and catch up on all the shows, or that really depressing documentary on Netflix, right? What's that called? The Social Dilemma?
I don't want to watch that. Why is everyone watching that?
So I watched the first 20 minutes last night.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. You're in for it.
No.
Like, it's wild. It's a wild, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just crazy.
You know what you can do instead? Watch New Girl.
You could,
Yeah.
for the 18th time.
Yeah, do that.
TJ's a fan of the light comedy.
Yeah.
So we're at 7 and at 8 o'clock today, we've got $100,000 waiting for you. All you need to do is listen for the keyword that we give out. You text it back. Boom. Done. Check it in with everybody. TJ, light comedy. What's up?
I caved yesterday and finally went to the chiropractor. I've been complaining about my sore back for like 3 weeks now.
More like 5, but okay, yeah.
I've never been to the chiropractor before. I didn't know what I was in for, and I didn't expect that I would yell in fear when they would make adjustments. Like, she adjusted my neck, and my chiropractor was fantastic. But she'd be like, okay, we're just going to do this really quick, and then you would hear, and then you would hear me go, ah! Like, just quick,
How did it
high-pitched
feel, though?
screams.
How did it feel?
Do you feel better?
It's incredible.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, I feel great now.
Good. Okay.
Apparently, I don't have great posture. Who'd have
No
thought?
way.
Weird. Jax, what about you?
I think that this is really cool. So for the final 2 Sundays of September, Toronto is going to be closing off like a humongous stretch of Yonge Street for pedestrians. So all the way from Queens Quay, like all the way up just north of Bloor. And it's just going to be for walking, biking, running, kind of like you've seen on the
Is that so the
Lakeshore.
religious weirdos at Yonge and Dundas can spread out?
Yeah, so they can chase you.
Just give them a little more active TO space.
They can get mad at me for being gay even further down the road. Yeah.
Excuse me, have you tried instead of this? Read this book instead of being gay.
No, but it sounds really, really cool, and it'll kind of give people a little bit more space. So 20th and 27th to bop around.
Well, I am getting my microphone and my bad PA system ready to go.
Can you let me celebrate this for 1 second?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm really angry. What are you going to do when Jesus comes back, Jesse? That's not the question. What's up with you?
Jesse, answer that question.
In 2017, Drake was supposed to come out with a pair of shoes with Air Jordan. And this collaboration never materialized because he ended up signing directly with Nike.
Yeah.
Someone got a hold of this pair of shoes that were unreleased and never came out. And now they're up for auction. And last night when I checked the bid, it was up to $26,000
Stop it.
for this one pair of October's very own Air Jordans.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I actually walked by the OVO store in the Eaton Center yesterday, on Monday, and I was like, should I go in there? And then I was like, no.
They would send you right out. You would walk in, they'd be like, sir,
you're just not okay to be here. It's like Abercrombie back in the day when they just were like, nah, only the cool kids, thank you very much.
Leave.
Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car with Virgin Mornings.
With what's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
one of our favorites. Cardi B has officially filed for divorce from Offset. According to TMZ, she's seeking primary physical custody as well as legal custody of their 2-year-old daughter, Culture, and she also wants Offset to pay child support. You might remember in 2017, they were secretly married and announced it about a year later. Not too long after that, they announced that they separated. They obviously got back together, and now it seems like things are really done. Cardi made it clear in the paperwork that they are currently separated and there is no hope of working things out. So
When I saw this news yesterday, like I was genuinely sad because they gave me a little bit of hope for the future for couples. And now that's dead.
Yeah,
Now that's
we
dead.
gotta stop. We gotta stop doing that because I really like them too, and I don't really care. Usually, when 2 celebrities get together, I'm like, that's great, good for them.
Yeah.
But like those 2, I don't know what it was. I really like them, and I really like her, and she's really cool, and like I just,
the nice thing is, we're now going to see single Cardi B again.
Yeah, true.
Which is going to be so much fun.
Good point.
Welcome to Cozy Weekend in Toronto, TM. That's what it's called. It's supposed to be the 2 coldest days of the entire month. So today is going to be pretty warm, and then it's going to be a steady decline to the weekend. They're saying it's going to feel like 14 and 15 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. So we were saying maybe stock up on some blankets, maybe some tea, maybe find some movies on Netflix you've been wanting to watch. What's that one? The Social Dilemma everyone's talking about?
Oh my God, this documentary is just
going to make you want to throw your phone in the lake.
I don't even know.
My favorite thing is seeing like people post about how much they hated it, and they're like, "It really changed my life." And I'm like, "But you're posting about it."
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah.
This documentary is really scary, they said on social media.
Yeah.
Kanye West has announced he's not going to be putting out new music until his contract is over. So he tweeted that out on Monday, that he wouldn't be putting out new music until his contract ends. Then he deleted it, but then he put it up again yesterday and elaborated, demanding to see the contracts of everyone on his label, and even compared himself to modern-day Moses.
Yes.
So he tweeted he hasn't heard from his label, that it is go time, so it doesn't sound like the relationships are going swimmingly.
I don't think until he gets the help he needs.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of relationships in his life are going to go well.
Yeah, and we're sending him strength and love with that. Good luck, Kanye.
That's what's trending. I'm TJ.
Thank you, TJ. Just over an hour from right now, you're going to get a keyword, and that keyword's going to get you closer to $100,000 with Destroy Your Debt, and then we're going to do it again an hour later. So 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock this morning. Be ready. We got a keyword for you.
Calvin Harris and the
This is Virgin Mornings with Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax.
on 99.9 Virgin Radio.
So Cardi B and Offset officially split yesterday. She filed paperwork in Georgia. Now, this is not the first time they've broken up, but this time the paperwork says not only is she seeking physical custody and legal custody of their 2-year-old daughter, Culture, she wants him to pay child support, but she's also apparently said in the paperwork that there's no hope of reconciliation here, because you kind of have to mention that, right?
Yeah.
And it's a tough thing because, divorce is always hard, but the thing with these two is that they're so publicly in love, and so back in the day when he cheated on her, which is what happened the first time around when they broke up.
And he admitted to that, so we aren't spreading gossip.
No. But he went on stage at one of her shows and in front of a whole bunch of what was it, 50,000 people, at a huge festival, and asked for her forgiveness.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if there's been a reason given yet for this breakup.
Yeah.
But usually, and I could be wrong here, once a cheater, always a cheater.
And it was notated in the paperwork that they already have been separated for a little while, and this is just the actual divorce. So this has been going on for a bit. I also don't want to perpetuate an allegation, but I have a feeling it was also related to cheating.
Do you?
Yeah. I think that something went awry for sure, and I have a feeling that it was Offset's habits. Yeah.
See, just to be different than you guys, I'll say that's not why it ended.
Okay.
Maybe Offset.
We don't know, and I don't think it's fair to listen. He for sure definitely cheated before.
Yeah.
But beyond that,
maybe he claps when airplanes land and maybe had enough.
It could be it. Maybe they just get tired of each other. Married couples do that too. That happens. So.
Maybe he doesn't like the Bourne movie franchise, and she's like, "How do you not like the Bourne movie franchise?"
I wondered though. So I wonder because they're very present on social media, and they're always posting about culture, and it's really, really cute content. Everything aside, he is an incredible father and she's an incredible mother. Yeah. But I had noticed that the presence was upped a bit over the past couple months, which
of their daughter,
just of them being happy family, and culture is here, and we love her and we're having so much fun, which is usually indicative that something's not right at home when you're all right, I'm going to overcompensate on social media. Yes. Now, this is not generally always the case, but if you see, I was wondering what they were hiding a little bit.
Well, if you do take a big step back at their whole relationship, it has been a huge overcompensation.
You think so?
Well, he goes on stage in front of 50,000 people to apologize to her for his birthday. She gave him $200,000 in cash.
That's right. They are a bit extra.
One grandiose notion
but they're also very, 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 very rich. So these taking your girl out for dinner is like giving your husband $200,000 to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Anyway, apparently there was no prenup, so she is seeking equal distribution of assets, which will be a very long and arduous process. And good luck to the both of them, and especially to their daughter. I mean, it's obviously that's got to be the key here, right?
Sweetheart,
it's your child.
Yes.
So, and I'm sure they'll be able to keep that together. Hopefully, be friends later on.
Yeah,
that'd be nice, right?
Yeah.
It's 99.9 Virgin Radio.
I might be better
with what's trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
The world's first pizza subscription service has launched in our country. Bless. Downtown Toronto's General Assembly Pizza launched the new service offering free home delivery for stacks of 4, 6, 8, or 10 pizzas for as low as $39 per order and $9 a pizza. So you'll be able to choose from your monthly stack size and select their pizzas, and they'll drop them off in a contactless delivery and in a package that's a recyclable box. I just like the idea of a subscription service that's pizza-based.
I like it. I'm kind of cool with this.
You guys ever been to General Assembly? It's so good.
I never have. I've heard it's amazing.
Oh, good. Yeah, there's a bunch of different... Okay, anyways, go ahead.
It's definitely worth signing up for a monthly subscription.
Yes.
You may soon have the option to text 911. The city's police board is discussing the potential of, quote, next generation 911. The system's going to work both ways, so you can text back and forth in real time. And in the future, there's also the possibility of sending pictures, videos, and location sharing. No word yet if you can send TikToks or memes, but I would assume you could. Hey, did you find that you lost a bit of the spark during the pandemic? Half of couples say it's been hard keeping the spark alive during the 6 months of the pandy. That's according to a new survey. The most common things couples have tried doing to get the spark back at home are date nights, exercising together, and planning a future trip.
Cute.
Yeah, well, it'd be pretty far in the future.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. It came out today that there's basically people are like, when are those border restrictions going to be lifted? And the headline is, the border restrictions will be lifted between Canada and the U.S. when it is felt the pandemic is under control.
Oh, God.
Which means very, very long time from now.
Do you guys know that I cashed in my airplane points? Like my travel points? Because I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, gonna get like a nice little coffee mug.
Yeah, you know what? I got some sheets.
Did you get some sheets?
I got sheets and
wow,
a duvet.
You must have had a lot of points.
I did. I got Amazon gift cards, and I'm going to cry in my bed for the next 2 to 7 years.
Well,
there we go.
New sheets, so that's what's trending. I'm TJ.
Thank you, TJ. Couple songs from right now. It's going to be your $100,000 Destroy Your Debt keyword, which means basically I'm going to say a word and then I'm going to spell it out for you. You text it back to us along with your name. It's 99999. And then boom, you are entered for $100,000 with Virgin Radio. Ed Sheeran and Khalid.
On a Saturday night in the
Mornings with Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
3 minutes left to text in for Destroy Your Debt, and the keyword is debt. Weird.
How do you spell that, Adam?
DEBT, TJ.
Thank you, Adam.
Oh, good. You guys, that was quick back and forth.
Yeah. Oh, we're good.
Good
now,
banter.
we're getting a lot of people texting DEPT, like department. It's not going to work. It's got to be DEBT.
We get some Deborahs, too, which I don't mind. I don't mind, but that's not the keyword.
Somebody also texted in football.
Oh.
I was like, okay, all right.
What else? What else?
Maybe they're in fantasy football leagues.
We got football. We got debit, which is not
autocorrect.
close. Yeah,
autocorrect.
And again, it's DEBT.
We have death.
Oh, no, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And sent from my Ultima. So, which we get every morning. Somebody has an Ultima. I think there's like an auto text.
Yeah.
And then recently it switched over because we got somebody else who also has a Nissan.
Yeah.
And what do they have?
Yeah, the kicks.
They have a
it's
Nissan.
like-
But it's always written in caps.
Yeah.
So it always comes out like an exclamation, like, hey guys, have a great day. Sent from my Ultima.
It also says, can't text. Send for my kicks. It's very expressive. Yeah.
And there's one person on our thing who has an auto text into their phone. And this is honestly every morning we see this come up on your text phone. Like, you think we're not looking at your text. We see literally everything. And occasionally this woman will come up, or I think it's a woman's text number, and she'll text us, and then we'll have that auto text that goes back, and it's, sorry, I'm driving right now, and I don't want to get a $600 ticket.
Yes,
You'll have to wait. I'm like, well,
it's very detailed.
Did you wait? I don't think you waited.
It's like she's better than us, but we know you're texting, girl.
100%. Now, this is not what we were supposed to talk about during this break. We got a little off track.
Producer Jesse's like, guys.
Okay, listen. There is a show, that you love, but you hate that you love it. And Jax, it's one of your favorite shows, and you hate that you love this show.
Everything about it, I should hate.
Okay.
But I can't stop watching it.
And the show is called?
You.
And the show is about?
Problematic things. No, it's about stalking. It's about death. It's about toxic relationships.
Penn Badgley.
It's about and Penn Badgley, who I find handsome, but also very frustrating. He is literally a serial killing stalker. Yeah. And I'm like, none of this I should agree with, but I'm also turn off your TV. I can't.
Every time a season of You launches, there's a like a tidal wave of tweets going, I wish Penn Badgley was stalking me. I'm like, stop that. Don't. No.
That's why they did season 2. He's like, season 1 was supposed to show that you shouldn't find this good. It's like, you shouldn't like that I'm doing this.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is going into production this fall, which means we should have something by spring next year. And it's interesting because it was supposed to, you were supposed to have You season 3 right now. Oh. And I'm wondering with this, and I was going to pull this up for bigger shows, how many shows that we don't even know are delayed yet have been delayed? Right? Like we know that Riverdale is back in Vancouver shooting right now. We know that Handmaid's Tale is back in Toronto within the next couple weeks shooting. But I feel like next year it's going to be like, there's going to be like a weird dead zone in the spring.
Yeah.
And assuming we get the pandemic under control, I feel like it's sort of one of those, at that point, maybe by the fall, we're just going to be absolutely loaded with amazing TV shows.
The pandemic has taken a lot away from us. But if it takes away or delays an installment in the Fast and the Furious franchise,
TJ.
Well, because they're going to space now.
We're going to have problems.
Yeah, they're going to space next.
Yeah, they confirmed that they're going.
Not.
No, they confirmed.
They are.
You guys are trolling me. Why are they going to space?
Seriously. Because they have to save the world in space.
Oh my God, I hate it.
With a tuned up Honda Civic.
You're such a bad person.
Virgin Mornings wants to know.
Like all the way through to your core.
Am I a bad person?
So are you? You can submit 999virginradio.ca. Jesse, like Liam did, correct?
Yeah, Liam says, long story short, I proposed to my fiance 2 weeks ago, and she said yes.
Yay!
Best moment of my life so far.
Good.
But this weekend, we were lying in bed, and while Netflix counted down to the next episode of The Office, she said, I don't like how much money you spent on this ring. I'm feeling like a bad person because she wasn't wrong. I did spend more than I should have, and saving money is a consistent conversation in our house. We're trying to save for a new place and now have a wedding to pay for. But I figured if I'm going to splurge, it's going to be on this. I'm going to leave it to her to make the next decision because from here on, the ring is hers. Do you think Liam is a bad person?
Oh, man.
These emails are getting trickier. Like, people are messing with us. Go ahead, Adam. What do you think?
Man,
I'm very
I've been
interested
there.
to see.
I get it. Yeah, like, listen, you want to spend the money because it's... And I don't know if that's her love. It sounds like it's not her love language, right? Which, by the way, I very much believe in the 5 love languages. Very much, you should read that book.
And honor
except for
your
all
partners.
Except for all there's a lot of like religious stuff in it, but that's a great book.
Maybe just read the article.
Yeah, right. Just get the idea. But so gift giving clearly is not one of her love languages. It's something else. So you didn't need to go crazy on the ring. If it was gift giving, you did. Is he a bad person? He's put them at kind of a disadvantage because she may want a bigger wedding. And I think if he knew that about her, if it's a consistent conversation, then in this context, yeah, dude, like you gotta, because remember, part of the engagement ring is the security of her knowing that you could afford it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you're living together and you're working on stuff together, this is the beginning of the teammate stage, like...
Yeah.
I'm going to say yeah. And I say this with the most love I possibly can because he seems like a great guy.
So I'll disagree with you. I'll say not a bad person. And I think when you get and I am notoriously very cheap. But
you are
I
very
also
cheap.
love. And I love the fact that he is so in love with her.
Yeah. And
he was so excited that he said, screw the budget. She deserves this.
Right.
We deserve this. And he went all out on the ring. Not a bad person. Get it. I can't imagine she's going to be super upset about a really nice, expensive engagement ring.
Jacqueline?
Listen. Not a bad person. And I say this because it had sprinklings of my favorite things, which are communication.
Yep.
Communication. Because, like, she knows how much...
Or lack of.
No, she knows. She knows how much he spent on the ring. And, like, he was upfront with her about that. And, like, I believe in partners talking about money and being expressive about that, but also your money is your money and you do what you want. Also, may I make a very valid point? You aren't getting married anytime soon, probably, so you got lots of time to save. Don't worry about it. Big weddings, far off in the future. Just love each other, take care of each other, spoil each other, communicate with each other, not a bad person.
And leave the receipt out so she knows how much you paid for it.
So in the room, we have 1 vote bad person, 2 votes good person. What do you think? 416-872-9999, 999-999 on the text. He admits that they're trying to save, and he still splurged on the ring. Doesn't make him a bad person. And we say that with love.
So much love.
Clearly not a bad guy, just in this context. mornings. 99.9 Virgin Radio. You are the jury.
We were
Mr. Back. What happened?
ghosted.
Are you ready for the truth?
Oh, is Liam a bad person for asking someone to marry him? Almost the whole story right in that sentence. But producer Jesse, give us a little context.
First of all, did you notice you played the Ghosted intro?
Did I? Yeah. Oh, I did. Okay. Oh,
Adam Wylde.
yeah,
I swear
I'm
to
sorry.
God.
You know what, guys? All right, listen.
I'm like, what time is it?
Listen, okay?
You're such a bad person.
Virgin Mornings wants to know.
Like, all the way through to your core.
Am I a bad person?
You already knew that Ghosted happened Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 o'clock with replays on Wednesdays and Fridays at 6 a.m., okay? You knew
Producer Jesse, always here for us.
that. Yeah, he is. So, producer Jesse, tell us about Liam, who is a bad person for asking someone to marry him.
Liam spent too much on his engagement ring for his fiance, and she called him out on it a couple weeks later because money is a consistent conversation in their household.
She did say yes.
She did say yes.
She did take the ring.
She did take the ring.
Congratulations.
I say only in this context, and this guy is like a sweet guy, you can tell.
Yeah.
I say bad person only because if this is a constant conversation you've been having, she needs the security of knowing that her partner's listening, A, number one, and B, that they can afford it. Because then they're going to have this wedding thing to pay for. And I don't care what anyone says. The second that ring goes on the finger, every waking moment that you have free is devoted to thinking about that wedding. You'll be watching a Netflix show and it's going to creep in your mind like, you haven't done any wedding things lately. Trust me, as a guy who's been there.
That sounds like so much fun.
It's
can't wait.
awful. I hated it. Really did. Not a big planner. Now, you guys love it.
Yeah.
You guys think this is...
Not a bad person.
Not a bad person, and I say this because, he communicated, and she said yes, and, it's not like he went and bought a house without her knowing, you know what I mean?
Right.
He didn't gym from the office.
That's right.
All right, so what did the text say?
Text for the 905. Not a bad person. Money returns, but you will only get engaged once.
Yeah.
Adam?
Not in my family. Woo! Mom,
morning.
Dad, son. Yeah.
Let's clarify. You? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My parents have been married a couple times each. I'm only at the ones for now. Yeah.
For now.
Hey, let's move on. Another text from the 226. Look, she's going to have the ring past the wedding over multiple houses. She's going to look at it every day. As long as she loves it and loves what it stands for and him, then nope, not a bad person. Money comes and money goes, but love is forever.
That's so true.
That's really
Unless you're in my family.
Listen, am I a bitter person? Is that the new?
No, I'm just saying. This is what happened, man.
You're so cute. You're so cute.
One here for the 905. My big tick off is not listening. He didn't listen.
Thank you.
Bottom line. So yeah, he's a bad person and he's dumb. Also,
Okay.
hang on.
Wow, this took a turn.
Also, seems like he bought the big ring for himself. What's he trying to prove? Am I right?
Okay.
My God. All
I
right.
hope that she has health and wealth.
We're extrapolating a lot. Keep your text coming. 99999 or 416-872-9999. Each text, each call counts as a vote. Results next.
Such a bad person.
Virgin Mornings wants to know.
Like, all the way through to your core.
Am I a bad person?
Liam, is he bad or is he good? Producer Jesse, the story.
Liam spent too much on his fiance's engagement ring, and she called him out a couple weeks later because money is a consistent conversation in their household.
Okay, what do you think?
I don't think he's a bad person at all. I didn't just get married. I got married around 5 years ago.
Okay.
And I got a pretty exceptional wedding ring.
Ooh.
Or engagement ring, because it wasn't like money was an option. Money was an option.
Yeah.
It was just something that you feel not obligated, but you want to show somebody how much you really appreciate them.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down to. And if people are complaining about how much a wedding ring is, you have no idea how much the wedding costs.
Yeah, right.
True.
If you're hung up on a wedding ring, your head would explode for the cost of an actual wedding. And I married an Italian.
Oh, man. You sneeze in an Italian wedding, 100 grand.
But they're so much fun.
They are the
An
best.
Italian wedding makes the engagement ring look like one of those little toony things you get from the grocery store your kids want.
I don't know how you rank this, but Italian wedding, Jewish wedding, Indian wedding. Those are the. I've been to an Italian and a Jewish wedding. Those are the known as like the three big ones.
I want to go to an Indian wedding so bad.
wedding.
Blast.
Greek wedding, I hear.
Greek weddings, a lot
Afghani
of-
weddings
Really?
apparently are amazing
Oh, yeah.
too. Just their, I don't know.
So
Got a lot of
good.
weddings I got to go to. Now, producer Jesse has the results.
Yes.
For the record, I say bad person because he didn't listen. TJ and Jack say good person because they're jerks. Now, what does Jesse say?
The city of Toronto says not a bad person. 75%.
I knew I'd be in the minority on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, listen. How do you feel?
Feeling great. Another W under my belt, and things are going pretty good. Jax?
Good game, everybody. You know, everybody worked hard. Everybody
Okay,
played
all right,
hard.
bye.
The music. More hit music.
Starts. Virgin Mornings.
With What's Trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
Cardi B has officially filed for divorce from Offset. According to TMZ, Cardi is seeking primary physical custody as well as legal custody of their 2-year-old daughter, Culture. She also wants Offset to pay child support. Now, this is pretty newsworthy because Offset and Cardi B seem like one of our favorite celebrity couples over the last couple of years, since they secretly married in 2017. And not long after that, they did split up for a brief period. I think the rumor was that he cheated on her. So it's not too clear on what happened this time, although it sounds like it's official. She's fired the paperwork and they even said on it, currently separated, and there is no hope of working things out. So, you know, in those situations, you just hope the best for Culture. But from what you can tell about Cardi and Offset, and like obviously you can't judge a relationship based on what you see online, is that they still seem like they're very friends. You know what I'm
Well, I hope
talking
so.
about? They
Hope so.
Well, they were
yeah.
kind of co-parenting for a little bit when they were off and on and stuff like that. So hopefully they can keep it amicable. But you never know. Or
Single Cardi B is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be great. She's amazing. Like, I don't know. There's very few people that, like, honestly, there's very few celebrities where I'm like, I feel one way or another. But, like, with Cardi B, you're like, man, I want to protect her.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's the
Very good.
best.
Very good about Cardi.
Feel the same way about Danny DeVito. Welcome to Cozy Weekend in Toronto, trademark. It's supposed to be the coolest 2 days of the entire month. So today, Jax just mentioned it's going to be like hot and steamy and humid, but it's going to progressively get colder. And then by the weekend, it's supposed to be like 15 and 14 on Saturday, Sunday. So
what are we watching on Netflix?
Definitely. I'll tell you what we're not watching. That show about social media that's going to
The Social Dilemma that makes you want to vomit in the first 20 minutes? Holy, I watched the first 20 minutes last night.
Really?
I got to watch the rest of it tonight.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Listen,
that documentary.
The Vow on Crave. A little bit of cult action with the Nexium cult.
Oh, man. Okay.
Hop in.
Okay,
Hop in,
can
everyone.
I give you a little sneak peek behind the scenes here of the show for just a second?
What?
Yesterday, Jax walks in, and TJ, you back me up on this one.
Okay.
No, don't.
Jax
I will
walks in,
blindly.
and she's talking about the show, The Vow, and then she's like, I totally would have been taken in by these guys.
Yeah. No, she did that. Yeah.
I would be very vulnerable to a cult. For
Yeah?
sure. Oh, yeah.
It's true. You're very nice. Like, you don't know how to say no. So you would know how to tell the cult that you're not interested.
Hey, why don't we sacrifice this thing?
You want me to relocate to Northern California? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just
on
don't
my way.
throw any guilt my way.
Yeah.
Give away all my earthly possessions and wear a robe now? I can do that.
Yeah.
If I go missing, you'll know where I am.
We won't, because that's the whole point of a cult, is you disappear. But we'll know where you, we'll know to
have
check
an
in with the cult
idea.
database. Yeah.
And we'll speak very kindly of you in memory.
What else is trending?
Kanye West has announced he's not going to be putting out new music until his current contract is over. So you might remember like a month or so ago, he was supposed to be releasing an album, and then it didn't happen. So he tweeted out on Monday that he would not put out new music until his contract ends. Then he deleted it, but then he doubled down yesterday and elaborated on it. And he's demanded to see the contracts of everyone on the label, and he even compared himself to modern day Moses. He tweeted also that he hadn't heard from his label that it is go time, so it doesn't sound like their relationship is going super positively over there.
So it sounds like he's a little bit manic right now, and we're sending him the best.
Yeah. Just hoping for the best there. And that's what's trending. I'm TJ.
Thank you, TJ. Another code word for $100,000 in 2 minutes and 38 seconds after topic. It's Virgin Radio.
I'll be what you wanna, I'll be what you...
Virgin Radio.
Have you ever been on a ghost walk?
Ghost walk, no, but I've done like the haunted house thing a bunch of times. I've done
Like the Wonderland thing?
Yeah,
No, so you've never done the ghost walk with one of those, like they give you like a meter and stuff, and you can...
What?
Yeah, you've never seen that?
I would love to do that.
Oh man, so I was in Arizona once for it, and I did it with in an old graveyard in Jerome, Arizona, which was like a really...
I know this place.
Creepy
old
copper
mining
mine.
town, right?
Yes, a lot of people died.
Really?
There. Yeah, really cool. And it was
Spooky.
under the stars and everything's beautiful.
Yeah.
But you go to certain grave sites, and obviously the meters go off. And
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't do it?
I went on one years and years ago. It was in Halifax, and it was like in the woods.
Nicest ghosts ever.
Yeah. How you doing?
Excuse me, would you mind being haunted?
Can I have a dart?
But yeah, I wanted nothing to do with it. It reminded me of Blair Witch. Not cool.
So there is one, Coffin Ridge. Boutique Winery, which Coffin Ridge, this is their season, right? Fall is their season, is hosting daily ghost walks and wine tours. So you can get a taste of haunted history, which I think is kind of cool. It's about 3 hours outside of the city.
Okay.
But, okay, so here's my question, because that sounds like a great date. Right? Like TJ and Val?
No.
Well, that's the thing.
No.
So TJ and Val, TJ, you don't watch scary movies.
I don't watch scary movies, but I'm obsessed with like paranormal stuff.
Yeah.
I love watching ghost hunting shows. I was just obsessed with BuzzFeed Unsolved Mysteries. Like I love
So
all
you
of
would
that
do this?
stuff. I would be very in for this.
Would Val do this?
Absolutely, because she's little, but she's very into spooky things.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's spicy. Like, she's brave.
Yeah, she's way tougher and braver.
So Jax, if you and I are going out, which I mean, who says we're not? But really, we're going out, and I'm asking you on a date. What date number does this have to be for you to say yes?
11,000.
Really?
Yeah, no,
You're not going to do it.
I want to say yes, but I wouldn't. No, I'd have no interest in it.
Can I answer the question for her?
Please.
It's before you guys have sex, because you still want to impress her.
What?
Oh,
That's my theory.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
He does.
If you guys hadn't hooked up yet, you're like, yeah, I'll go on the ghost tour with you.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, that's actually.
Where's the line?
That I can't get. Yeah, no, he's right.
TJ. You know the mind blown emoji?
Yeah.
I'm feeling that way right now.
Dropping knowledge on us this morning.
There we go. All right.
Virgin Radio.
Jax.
On 99.9 Virgin Radio.
Forgive me for being new at this, but this dating app thing, it's been like 6 years, 7 years. So it's all changed.
Yes.
Like I was on Tinder before, but it's completely different. Like for instance, the one thing like I learned right away is just because you match with someone doesn't mean they're going to talk to you.
No.
And I don't understand that.
No.
Trading card.
Or at least I didn't understand that. I was such an innocent boy. I'm like saying hi to people. I'm like, why are these people not saying hello back? And it's because they just, I don't know, they match with you and then
It's a game.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, all right, I guess.
Yes.
So I keep seeing certain things come up on people's profiles, and I'm trying to decipher. So one of the things I've seen come up, like one in every 10 people says, I'm a big fan of the Oxford comma.
Oh my God.
What is that?
So witty.
It's them being like, I have a personality. I have good grammar and you should too. That's what that means.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think I said that very well, ironically.
And then here's another one. Somebody is saying on their profile, I want to be your second wife. That's a joke, right? Like you're just joking?
I hope so.
I think.
I
maybe.
hope so. I don't know. I feel like there's the Urban Dictionary and then there's like the dating app dictionary, which is TJ. So you usually can dive deep into those things.
Yeah, I think it means exactly what it says. I want to be your second wife. Yeah. Round 2, it's me. Let's go.
Very literal. I like that.
Very. And these are not people that I've matched with. They're just people that like have come up when you're swiping through. And that's the thing is like I can't. Sometimes with text it's hard to read whether this is a joke or not.
Yeah.
Especially on like Bumble or Hinge where you just have no idea.
Yeah.
Some people really take the leap of thinking people understand their sense of humor without knowing anything about them. So they're overly sarcastic in their bios and it comes off as like negative or off-putting.
Right.
Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Where they're like, don't message me if blank. And it's like, well, don't put like, nobody knows you're kidding.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Yeah, really aggressive ones like that.
So I guess the question we wanted to ask is some of the worst one-liners you've seen in bios on your dating apps. TJ, I know we have a text that you're dying to get to.
Oh my God.
You need to.
It's not a bio, but this is really funny from the 416. I got a message from the Hamilton Bulldogs mascot on Hinge once. So I feel you on the weird messages.
Oh no.
Hamilton Bulldog. All right.
A couple years ago, in another round of being single, I was called out on my Tinder line.
Why?
Because they're just like, you can do better.
What was
Actually,
it?
that was verbatim what they said. You can do better. My line just said, parks, pals, and patios.
Boo.
I know.
You can do better.
Listen, it was 2016. Things were different.
Well, and it's like the people that say cuddles and
Coffee,
candles and coffee. It's like that is not a personality trait. That doesn't tell me anything about you.
No.
But like some super hot girl was like, yeah, do better. And I was like, okay. Okay.
And now she's done better.
Can I also throw this one out there? And this isn't really a one-liner, but I still feel like it fits. Every profile I've ever seen ever says, I like to travel.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's
And it's so
traveling.
unique. I know. It's like, who goes on vacation and doesn't like it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be news. It would be noteworthy if you didn't like to travel. If you were like, no, I only stay home ever. That is like, okay, put that in your profile. I want to know that.
Can I take it a step further? People who put the country flags of all the countries they've been, and then they put like the little airplane emoji, and then they say, "end counting, ...
Okay, it's like a humble brag here.
Yeah, we get it.
So, we want to know what yours are. The worst lines you've seen in dating profiles. 416-872-9999. 999 to text.
I might be
Virgin Radio.
The absolute worst lines that you're seeing on dating profiles. Hinge, Bumble, Tinder, whatever else you got. 999 to text. 416-872-9999. TJ, we have a list.
Oh, we have a list. And I'd like to add my own former Tinder bio to this list.
What was it?
No.
It said, I quote The Office in lieu of a personality. So that you knew I knew The Office.
That's the creative way of saying, I watch The Office.
Yeah.
He's ironic and witty.
Cool guy alert. Wee.
I have a Netflix account.
Hey, check it out. I watch one of the most popular shows ever made. Text from the 647. My Tinder profile is through thick and thin, in crust we trust.
Oh, I like
Pizza
that.
emojis.
I don't hate
mind that. I don't mind that. That's all right. That's funny.
That's
How about
cute.
this one from the 416? Looking for an ex-wife.
Oh. Damn, okay.
Don't mind that. Bold. It's bold.
Very bold. Someone from the 705 had a realization this morning. I'm so gross. I was one of those people that used emojis as my bio. So it was girl with her hand up, pizza, and wine. Ugh. That's what they said.
At least you know. It's good, important to be self-aware.
Pizza
right?
and wine's a personality, Adam. I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
not.
I don't hate the pizza part.
I don't hate the pizza or the wine. It's just not.
It's not time. It's not time for that. You're right. Okay.
How about this one from the 519? Hey guys, my name is Molly, and when the street drug for MDMA came out, or whatever,
The nickname.
the name for it came out as Molly, I had a few pickup lines saying, "You're my favorite type of Molly," or "Can I pop you?" or "I've done you before."
Ew.
Wow.
Really?
That's not good.
Really funny, but ew.
Someone from the 705. Dating profile fail is, I don't know what to put here, or just ask.
I cannot stand that. Just ask.
Yeah.
The reason that it's there is to start a conversation.
No, Adam, just ask.
No, Adam.
Just a deadbolt.
You
eh?
think I'm
Just-
going to tell you? You got to ask.
God.
Come on.
Last one here from the 416. I know about 3 people in real life who go rock climbing, but according to Hinge, about 95% of all men do it regularly.
Yes.
Yo, man, we got to stop it with the fishing pictures and the rock
I was
climbing.
just about to say,
The
stop
fishing has
fishing.
gotta
Stop fishing, boys. Stop fishing.
Fishing boys are the equivalent to horse girls.
Yes. Yeah, or car guys.
I
the
think
car
horse girls
guys.
are funny.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I think that they're entertaining.
Are you afraid of them? Is that why you're saying?
Oh, I'm terrified of them. But I went on a date with a horse girl once, and it was a wild.
Yeah, what'd you guys do?
Talked about horses.
I dated a horse girl, and she was a trick rider, and she used to like hang off the side of her horse and stuff. And
Damn, cool.
Literally, it was very cool. But like, when we were naked, I had to be like, "What's that scar from?" And she's like, "Oh, that's that time I fell off the horse." And then it would be like, "Oh, that's that time I fell off the horse." And she also did dirt biking. This person was way cooler than I was, and like
then-
broken collarbones.
And then she made you neigh. What?
What? She made me what?
And then she fed him hay.
brand new Lamborghini, a cop car.
Trending.
And this is what's trending right now.
One of those things you didn't know you needed in your life until you heard about it. The world's first pizza subscription service just launched in Canada from downtown Toronto's General Assembly Pizza. So you can now get home delivery for stacks of 4, 6, 8, or 10 pizzas. They're around $9 a pizza, depending how much you get. But the point is, you get monthly stack sizes. And they come to you in contactless delivery in a recyclable box that's temperature controlled. And I just like the phrase subscription, or pizza subscription service.
Yeah, me too.
Sounds fun.
Well,
It's
silver
sexy.
lining, you know?
Yeah.
2020.
Yeah, really.
It's something you bring up at a party for sure, where you're like, I got a bit of a pizza subscription service at home, so I don't know, not a big deal to me. You may soon have the option to text 911. The city's police board is discussing the potential of this next generation 911 system, and it's going to work both ways, so you can text back and forth with them in real time. In the future, they're also saying there's going to be a possibility to send pictures or videos or location sharing, and you can also tag them in TikToks, which is actually really handy.
That is incredibly cool, though, because you may not have access to, being able to talk on the phone, or maybe not in a safe environment to do so. So this is like next level. This is incredible.
How do you keep the spark during the pandemic? half of couples say it was hard to do so and keep the relationship alive during the midst of the pandy. But the most common things that couples tried to do to keep the spark at home were date nights, exercising together, and planning a trip together. Which is always, it's always fun to have a task that you're never going to be able to complete, you know?
Yeah.
Might I say, gentlemen, that our throuple here has only gotten stronger during the pandy, and I feel like it's because of communication and date nights.
Yep. Yeah. We do date nights. Yeah. We're doing one on Friday as well. Yeah. It's a socially distanced and under 10 people party, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, I think I don't know. You gotta. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot.
You know, if the relationships have gone through a lot of strain, you can make it through this though. You can make it through pretty much anything.
That's true.
My girlfriend and I have been trying to do date nights as much as we can. Like even this upcoming weekend, we wanted to have like a spa weekend.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, let's go buy bathrobes and a new candle and a bottle of wine from the 20 and under rack.
You guys have been good about that through the whole pandemic, like having little games and little activities. It's cute.
Yeah, well, she's much prettier than me, so I gotta do everything I can to keep her around. And that's what's trending. I'm TJ.
All right, we're out of here. Robin is up next, and at 10 o'clock, she's gonna have another keyword for you so that you can win $100,000 with us on Destroy Your Debt. Have a great day.